The fight is on! Bowman from BWOne.com presents the Nintendo 3DS versus the Apple iPod Touch 4th generation. You may be asking, why put these two devices against each other? Well, with the iPod Touch and iOS becoming a solid gaming platform, many have asked should they get an iPod Touch or a traditional portable gaming console like the Nintendo 3DS. We're not going to make this a spec war, and I know the PSP NGP is coming, and some new powerful mobile phones are looking to get into the game, but in this video, we're going to focus on these two market leaders that we're really going to compare and contrast and help you figure out which gaming platform is best for you, and we're going to start off with the 4th generation iPod Touch. The iPod Touch is powered by iOS, which has become a powerful platform for gaming. Games take advantage of the fast processor, touchscreen, and motion sensor technology. Birds Rio, which is a very popular game, uses multi-touch and a retina display to create a great gaming experience. Games like Trials X take use to the gyroscope and accelerometer in the device to give real motion to the game. Bite-sized pocket gaming like this and Angry Birds are what the iPod Touch and iOS platform excel in over other devices. But let's not cut the iPod Touch short here, as it can do some hardcore and high-graphic games as well, like Street Fighter 4, which is a good example of a game that is on both the 3DS and iPod Touch platform, with the only difference being the 3DS has Super Street Fighter 4 and the iPod Touch has the one before it. This is a game that came from the console world and is ported and created to work on the iPod Touch. The graphic style Street Fighter 4 still holds true on the iPod Touch, showing the power and the touchscreen controls do work on the system. However, this game also can show the iPod Touch's limitations with some missing animations, moves, and overall sharpness that you will see when we look at the 3DS version of the game. With most iOS games, you only have the option of touchscreen controls because of the hardware, and on a game like Street Fighter, it can be awkward to play on here with precise button timing is the key to wins and losses in it. Even with these shortcomings, you still get a great gaming experience to go along with music, video, and a rich web browsing experience all in one device. And you still have access to the iTunes App Store to even add more apps to the device. Now, with that being said, you might already be sold on the iPod Touch, but just wait and let's see what the Nintendo 3DS has to offer. The Nintendo 3DS is a new kid in the DS lineup that adds the most powerful graphics out of any of the DSs out there, and the ability to play games in 3D and to be able to adjust that 3D effect to your liking, or just play games in straight 2D if you want to. As you can see here, I'm playing Super Street Fighter 4 3D Edition, and the game looks amazing on here. Graphics and animation look very close to its console counterpart. Also, this game takes advantage of the bottom touchscreen for quick access to your special moves and combos in combination of using physical buttons to give you the best of both. In this video, I'm playing in 2D, but when you turn on a 3D and use a new dynamic mode in the game, it creates a great 3D effect. The 3DS also has the ability to do augmented reality, which you have seen previously in our review of AR games. That game also takes advantage of the cameras, gyroscope, and accelerometer inside the hardware to create a unique gaming experience. Other games such as Face Raiders and Steel Diver also take advantage of these same sensors and cameras. With the Virtual Console coming soon and the ability to play previous DS games, the 3DS is a well-rounded and solid portable gaming console. Now remember, when you're looking to pick up a 3DS, you have to remember that this is a gaming console, so there isn't any apps or contacts, calendar, email, music manager, or video player on here yet, and no word down the line if they're going to be coming in the future. However, it will be interesting when Netflix is activated on here to see how well that works with video. There is a web browser coming to the system soon, but I doubt it will rival other mobile browsers. You will also want to note, as of right now, the battery life is a bit of an issue with the 3DS when you're playing it on the go, with only about 4 to 5 hours of battery life. Now, even with all those caveats, the Nintendo 3DS is still an extremely solid gaming platform and gaming experience. Now that we've compared the 3DS and the iPod Touch, let's see which one stands out on top. As you can see here, you get a great mobile gaming experience with either device. I'm sure some of you want me to sit here and say that one is definitely better than the other, but I'm not going to do that here, as that would be the wrong answer. It's all about what works best for you. You have to remember that the Nintendo 3DS is built from the ground up as a portable gaming console, and its focus is giving you the best gaming experience possible. And the iPod Touch is geared at giving you the rich multimedia experience with some gaming included. I will say though that the iPod Touch has the advantage of online gaming with Game Center, which is much easier to use than this friend code stuff that Nintendo insists on staying with that is cumbersome, clunky, and annoying. Also, when it comes to the cameras, you have the 3DS that can take 3D pictures, which is really cool, but you can't record video and the pictures in 2D are not that stellar. The iPod Touch can record in 720p video, which looks good, but the pictures are also not that stellar and are just a tiny bit better than the 3DS, and you have the ability to do video chat with FaceTime. Neither camera is going to make you get rid of or choose over a dedicated digital camera or digital video recorder. So to give you an idea of which one to get, if you are a heavy gamer and want games that give you a console-like experience on the go with the option of 3D gaming experiences, unique AR gaming, and you have a large ZS library, the 3DS is going to work for you. If you're a gamer that still wants a premium multimedia experience with music, video, and pictures and the option of apps, then the iPod Touch will suit you better. And if you can be lucky enough to have both, then get both and have all your bases covered. So this is Bowman from BWOne.com reminding you to check the link in the description for full write-up and more info, subscribe to us on YouTube, follow us on Twitter, like us on our Facebook fan page, and always remember to live your tech world in high definition.